first time coming across my channel, welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. This is a general reading, so the whole message may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Every single reading that I post is not going to resonate for you personally because these are general readings. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box below. The message that I have for today is don't fixate on the finer details so much so that you forget the pure intention of the bigger purpose, right? So not being so focused on the things that are outside of your control, right? Being more mindful of putting forth the effort, the attention, the acknowledgement towards the things that you can control. That way, the universe has the intention of what cycle you are trying to set for yourself, right? So let's pull some cards to see what messages come out regarding this reading. Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to best be received. Help me to see what it is that I need to see to get the message across as clear as possible. And help me to deliver any messages that you deem worthy in order to serve your highest good, for the highest good of humanity with harm to none. What messages do you have for the collective at this time regarding this message? There's definitely the energy of learning to be appreciative for the things that you can't see, right? So keeping your mind open to possibilities outside of the ones that you can perceive yourself, right? Not being so focused on there, it just has to be an equal balance between both, right? What's going on within your like physical reality and what's going on within your faith, right? So let's pull some cards. Look, faith, miracles, believing in the things that you can't see, right? Confirmation. Give me two more. 42 breaks down to a 6, right? That's giving and receiving, equal balance and take. Look, the number 6, y'all. I ain't even about to. Okay. So I'm getting a lot right now. Let's break this down. Truth is the last one. With fearless love at the bottom of the deck. So you got 2 6s and 2 7s, right? 6 is the number of like balance. It's the number of equal give and take. It's the number of giving and receiving, right? Equal exchange. The energy of the flow of currency, right? 7 is the number of divinity. It speaks to your truth. It speaks to it's like the harvesting season of a creation, right? It's the point in the creation in which you start to see results, right? That's what the number 7 represents, right? So in essence, it represents truth because it mirrors the reflection of the efforts of your creation. So, and look, you got Oshun here, fearless love, 7, right? Peacock, that's beauty, that's life, that's creation. So there's definitely a message here about trusting in the things that you can't see, right? Knowing that your faith is an honest guiding factor for where you're headed, right? Trusting that the advice that you're receiving, the lessons that you're learning from your past, how you manage those lessons is what is going to manifest within your future. So let's pull some tarot to clarify. The fearless love is just giving me like an outpour. It's giving me like a sense of abundance. It's giving me a sense of seeing the beauty within the process, right? Within the process of creation. Clarify miracles. There's an overflow of something coming towards you. Truth, honesty, accountability. Clarify miracles. We'll pull some tarot because it's not Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. Yeah. Trusting in your guidance, the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So know that you're being guided within the right direction right now, right? Know that using the information that you're being given, using the guidance that you're receiving, using your faith, right? The Hierophant speaks to your faith. It speaks to your traditions. It speaks to your morals and your values, right? It also speaks to lessons that you learn within your faith that help to build a stronger foundation towards your morals and your values, right? Your values, right? So there's definitely the energy here of like you being guided towards certain connections, certain relationships, certain partnerships, right? That will bring forth this sense of miracles within your life, right? Give me more on this Queen of Swords. What is this truth? The Nine of Cups. Your sense of fulfillment. What it is that you're creating. What it is that you're working towards, right? Your sense of peace. Your sense of joy. Your sense of happiness, right? The peace that you have created within yourself. The environment that you have created within yourself. The sense of emotional safety and security that you have built on within yourself using your discernment, right? Choosing to let go of things, people, experiences, right? Not putting yourself in positions where you feel like you will be drained, right? The King of Cups speaks to an emotional intelligence. It speaks to your EQ, right? So this is definitely you being more aware, right? Your emotional intelligence, your emotional awareness, your emotional intuitiveness is what is guiding you and leading you towards this sense of personal emotional fulfillment, right? It's not the Ten of Cups because it's not necessarily speaking to other people around you, right? It's speaking to the emotional fulfillment that you have the ability to create within yourself, not depending on others to provide that sense of safety, that sense of security, that sense of emotional fulfillment or emotional awareness, right? Give me something on this Hierophant. What are these lessons that you're learning? Justice, the sense of balance, the sense of what you give is what you receive. What you put out into the world is what you will get back, right? What you make known to the universe is what the universe will provide you the resources to fulfill, right? So if you place your fears into the universe will present experiences to you that place you within the forefront of your fears. If you continue to face your fears willingly, knowingly, within your own faith, within your own intuition, within your own guidance of fulfilling a challenge, then the universe will place you in situations where your fears are no longer a factor, right? Because you are no longer accepting that space of living within your fears. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that's making sense. It's almost an energy of like balance, giving and receiving. The Justice card speaks to like a law and order. So the Hierophant and the Justice card together is definitely giving me a sense of like what you put out into the world is what you get back. What you speak into the void is what you would give back. Look, the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That sense of spirituality. That sense of creation, right? That sense of what you manifest, right? How you bring things to life. So knowing that if you are seeking a form of connection, you're seeking a form of abundance, you're seeking a form of wealth or whatever, you have to first create that wealth within yourself before the universe provides those resources to you within your reality. Because everything that you need already exists within you. It's just you having the ability to tap into that, knowing that it exists within you, right? Clarify divine lineage. This is giving like ancestors, guidance, like spirit guides, angels, grandparents, the people who have come before you, right? It doesn't necessarily always speak to people who have passed on, although it can, but not in every single case, right? This is a general message, so it's going to resonate for each of you differently. But it does speak into people who have come before you and the people who will come after you. People who are connected to you not only physically by blood, by relation, but also spiritually by connection. Clarify divine lineage. By your divine right. Look, this came out and I put it back and it came right back out. The Five of Swords with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So there could be an issue of you kind of like overthinking, worrying about what it is that you're receiving or what it is that you're giving, right? It could feel like there could be moments where it feels as if you are giving more than you're receiving, right? Or it could feel as if you're in a moment where you are just kind of like tied by your hands, right? Where there is not necessarily any room for growth, right? Clarify this Five of Swords. What is this sense of self-sabotage? The Ten of Wands. Feeling burdened by your thoughts, by your overthinking, by the responsibility. Look, the Queen of Wands, by the responsibility of what it is that you have to create. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, that speaks to your sense of creation, what it is that you're creating within your passions, right? So it could definitely feel like there is a lot on your plate at this time. You could feel like you are kind of burdened by a lot of responsibility where you feel as if you don't necessarily have much more to give because you are not receiving, or you could necessarily feel as if you are not receiving as much as you're giving as well within your manifestations. It feels as if you are just in this period of just like creating, whereas if you are not necessarily reaping the rewards of your benefit. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Star. The Two of Wands. But this definitely, look, the Ace of Wands is back at the bottom of the deck. This definitely speaks to your faith leading you within a new direction. But again, this is almost as if like you're getting ready to explore a different aspect within yourself, right? Because you are tapping into maybe parts of yourself that were dormant for a period of time, right? It was almost as if maybe it was just a thought, maybe it was just a mindset, maybe it was just an intention, or maybe it was just something that you had considered but didn't really put much thought into it. But this is definitely speaking into like feeding your faith and watching how it will take you into a new direction. Not feeding into your worries, but feeding into your faith and watching how it is going to open up a new world for you, right? How when you operate within this sense of divinity, operate within this sense of abundance or this sense of wealth where you don't feel as if you need more because you already have everything that you need, right? So that is what will open you up to this new sense of direction, right? This new sense of inspiration, this new sense of like guidance. Clarify truth. What message? Clarify truth. The Four Swords. Yeah. With the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. So this speaks to being honest about, or being truthful with yourself about the things that you are ruminating over, right? This is a sense of self-reflection regarding maybe past experiences that you need to heal from or let go of. Maybe past experiences or different parts of yourself that you felt as if you had put to rest because of painful experiences that it brought you. But there's definitely an energy of remaining faithful, right? Not giving in to the power of giving up, but owning your truth, owning your experiences, owning your lessons, right? Because your lessons are only a reflection of where you have been, right? They're not an intention of where you're going, not unless you are actively creating that intention within this present moment, right? But if you are in this moment of reflecting, creating a new pathway for yourself, creating a new area of life for yourself, creating new connections, right? Creating new experiences, creating maybe a new lifestyle, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. Maybe you're exploring like new areas of travel, right? This is definitely just saying like not to hide from the parts of yourself where you may have felt at one point you were drowning within that aspect of yourself, right? I hope that's making sense, right? So not, give me more on this Three of Swords. Because this Three of Swords is like carrying a lot with it. The Empress, right? Give me one more. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more. The Eight of Swords. Healing. You're attracting a sense of healing, right? You're attracting a sense of awareness. You're attracting a sense of openness, right? Because you have to be honest with yourself about where you've come from. That's how you build your confidence. That's how you build your strength. You build your intuition by acknowledging where you've been and realizing that if that's not a cycle that you wish to repeat, then you have to be the one to create that new cycle for yourself, right? You can't wait for the universe to create an open opportunity for you to take that pathway. You sometimes have to be the one to forge your own path. You have to be the one to show the universe, God, Source, the Most High, however you refer to your higher power. But it is just a sense of you being aware of where you want to go, you being able to express that, right? And you not having the resistance to hiding the experiences that once caused you so much pain, right? It's speaking your truth about where you've come from. It's the repetition of telling your story that makes it yours, right? Nobody can know where you've come from if you hide your past experiences. But owning your truth, owning your past experiences, not feeling shameful for the things that you have overcome, right? But bringing yourself a sense of mental peace about how you have overcome those things and how you are not your experiences, right? Your experiences do not shape who you are. They only provide you lessons so that you are able to use that as a direction and guidance for where you are choosing to move forward. Okay, let's pull some last minute messages to close this message out. There's definitely a sense of just like not being so shameful about where you've come, right? Owning your truth and knowing that your story is yours to tell. You don't have to be shameful about the things that you've experienced. You don't have to feel shameful about the hurt that you have encountered or have come across, right? But in order to attract the things that you truly desire, you have to take your story in confidence and tell it in a way that speaks your truth, speaks the truth about who you are, speaks the truth about where you've come from, and speaks the truth about where you desire to go. So we're going to pull 4 cards. 1 card for the major lesson that we can learn regarding this message. 1 card for new pathways and journeys we can create regarding this message. 1 card for any messages or learnings that we should focus and meditate on regarding this message, and 1 card for any new habits or cycles that we can innovate within the deeper meaning of this message. So 1 card for what we can learn. Happiness. With denial at the bottom of the deck, right? So, again, this is that 2 of Pentacles energy. Where did I see the 2 of Pentacles? It was at the bottom of the deck. See the difference in these 2. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, right? So this is that 9 of Cups energy, right? Owning your faith, knowing that miracles do come true, knowing that what you put into the world will come back to you. So if you are pouring pure intention, pure happiness, pure joy, pure purpose, you are walking in your purpose, you're walking within pure intention, right? You are moving within that sense of pure joy, then that is what will be returned to you, right? You don't have to be fearful or live in an energy of lack, because you are and have the abundance that you seek. 1 card for what we can create. Surrender. Freedom. So you can create that sense of acceptance, right? I can release my need to control. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So what you can create right here is that 9 of Cups, that sense of happiness, that sense of peace, right? Knowing what it is that you can let go of, right? You don't have to have control, right? Knowing or having control over the things that you control, right? And having the ability to release the things that are outside of your control. The only thing you can control in this world is yourself, right? You can control the way you think. You can control the way you act. You can control the way you feel. You can control the way you manifest, the way you feel, the way you perceive, right? These are the things that you can control. How much action you take towards something, how much effort you put into something. But you cannot control the people around you. You cannot control the way they think, feel. You cannot control the experiences that present themselves to you, although you can control the environments that you put yourself in that will, in essence, create the experiences that you have, right? So learning to surrender to the things that you cannot control, right? 1 card for what we can meditate on. Patience. Success and freedom is at the bottom of the deck. Again. Oh no. It was health. Success came out as well, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to acknowledge it. So definitely meditate on your sense of peace. Meditate on what it is that makes you feel peaceful. I accept that everything happens in divine order, right? So meditate on the things that you need to let go of. Meditate on the things that make you feel secure and make you feel that sense of healing, and envision the places that you want to go, right? Envision yourself moving through this journey, right? Envision the opportunities that you would need to create yourself in order to place you in position of where you are desiring to go. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, right? So just meditating on the sense of finding that sense of mental peace, grounding yourself, finding that space of stillness, that place of meditation, literally. Practice meditating, right? Practice living in the essence of meditation, right? You don't have to sit still in a dark room with your arms and legs crossed, right, in order to meditate. Meditation is not always an action, although it can be. It is a way of living as well, right? It's a way of being, right? Just like love is a way of being, living in meditation is just a way of being, right? Living in the essence of being in the present moment, right? Being in the now, not thinking about the past and not being anxious about the future, but being present in the moment that you are existing in, within that very moment, right? So practice meditating within everything you do, right? Practice meditating or finding peace and security, and a flow mind state is basically what meditation means, right? To have a mind state in the state of flow, right? So not necessarily controlling your thoughts, but allowing them to come to you and observing what they are from that place of presence, right? So one card for what we can innovate. Abundance, right? Knowing that everything you need already exists within you. Practice having abundance in every single moment, right? Not having the desire to always need more. Not having the desire to always need to be somewhere else or needing to have something to do. But to just live in that moment of I am where I need to be. I have everything that I need to have, and I am existing within that place of freedom that allows me to just live in a moment of openness, right? I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, right? So that is the message that I have for you all. I hope that it resonates. Have a good one. Bye.